In yesterday's video, we reported on Henry Cejudo apologizing to Khamzat Chimaev. Back in 2022, Khamzat appeared on Henry's podcast alongside the Schmo and accidentally left his hat behind. Paulo Costa later appeared on the podcast and shoved the hat down his pants.
Holy forgot. Khamzat Chimaev, when we did this last time, Triple C left his hat here. Well, now he's never getting that hat back now. Oh my gosh.
Is it from him?
No, it's from his cousin. It's from his cousin, Paulo.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Khamzat has held resentment towards Henry ever since. The two even ran into each other at the Paris Olympics, where Khamzat reportedly called Henry a rat piece of shit. Yesterday, Henry publicly apologized to Khamzat. In an interview with Red Corner MMA, Khamzat responded saying, "I don't know what reaction to give. It's just that Americans tend to talk nonsense in interviews. Then when you meet them in person, they shake your hand like nothing happened. That's not our mentality. A person should be genuine in the street. Of course, when someone asks, I'm not so proud that I wouldn't forgive someone who asks for forgiveness." Jiri Prochazka linked up with Carlos Prates. Here's some footage of their recent training session.
You only need the punches.
Merab had a message for Petr Yan today. He posted this video on X. He wrote, "Who said there are no girls in my jacuzzi? Let's go."
Who said I don't have a girls in my jacuzzi?
At UFC Vegas 112 last night, Manel Kape defeated Brandon Royval via KO in the first round. Afterwards, he had a message for Joshua Van.
If you do get the title shot, can you give us an early prediction of how you win that fight?
This is already in my mind a long time ago. I will knock him out, Joshua Van as well. You know, I know they don't have hands for me. 5 rounds, I can take a lot of time. You know, I can take my time. I can shine. But if they make a mistake, I will knock him out in the first round. But like I say, I want to play with my food on the first round, and then second round I can do my job. So ain't gonna be different.
And is it kind of telling that the champ hasn't said anything on Twitter?
He's scared already. He's scared. He know he's about to go down. You know, he know he didn't say anything because he know I'm about to go down, and I'm coming hard. 2026, I'm coming very hard. You know, I'm coming with a lot of investments, a lot of sponsors. You know, I'll be more ready. You know, I'll be more ready. I'll be more sharp. I'll be very focused. I will not have time to do distractions, you know, in my life. I'll eat, sleep, and thinking about him every day, believe me, every day. Till I'm taking that gold, I'm gonna think about him every day. And he's gonna sleep and dream about me. I'm gonna be the worst nightmare he's gonna have in his life, because I'm about to go down.
King Green defeated Lance Gibson last night by split decision. After the fight, Green said he was surprised the decision was split.
Over time, you always see who you are. I had some stuff happen with the Paddy fight. I slipped into a choke, and then Ruffy came, and so things like that are gonna happen. But I'll show you guys this is who I am. You'll just see it more and more over time. Oh, the person who they are over time, you'll always find out who they are. I had a couple of little bumps, but this is who I am. Wins and losses don't define me, bro. None of that stuff defines me. And then, like, that's what I was just really to prove and stuff, you know? This guy took it on short notice, but I had 2 other opponents pull out, too. I'm who I am. It doesn't matter who was coming on the stage. I was going to fight this same way. Still haven't changed anything. Guys are like, put your hands up and stuff. I come to put on shows, and that's what it's all about, is put on these shows. I'm trying to get the fight at night. I'm trying to tell that dude, come on, let's fight. I'm trying to get the fight at night. I'm not trying to just get by with a W. You know, it's not good enough.
We went to the split decision. Did you feel you had done enough? Because I see you had the water ready to do the Triple H split.
Yeah. I'm like, so when they said a split, I'm like, what were they watching? I worked the kid, chased him around the ring all day. He got a takedown, but he didn't even do anything with it, you know? When I took him down, I was trying to smash. That's what I was saying. That's the difference between the two. But so when they said that, I was like, what the f? But it is what it is.
John Jones recently had high praise for Nate Diaz. Recently, the two were coaches on ALF Reality, which is like a Russian version of The Ultimate Fighter. John says Nate is not a gangster, and he's actually a great guy.
Nate is not a gangster. You know, Nate is he's a professional athlete. I think he's a father, he's a coach, he's a business owner, he's an entrepreneur, he's a leader. He hires many people, and Yeah, he smokes weed and he may give you a middle finger, but the guy actually is far from gangster, and he's a really great guy. And it sucks that this happened, and honestly, I think if they would have fought behind the camera, it would have been bad news for Zadig. I mean, here's Nate Diaz.
Khabib posted footage of him getting out of a sauna and immediately jumping into a cold river. In the caption, he wrote sauna plus 95 and cold river 9 degrees. Rampage Jackson said he would have continued fighting if he were in Tom Aspinall's position after Aspinall was eye-poked by Cyril Gane.
What's his name? Cyril Gane, he did it on purpose. Okay. You can tell, you can see it. You can see it. He 100% did it on purpose. Cause that's a strategy, that's a game changer. Because once you get poked in the eye one good time, now, cause that's your weakest part of your body, now you're gonna be fighting on the defense with it. It's gonna be in the back of your mind. You know what I'm saying? And anytime they go like this, it's gonna you up. The guy already got an advantage. So if you ask my opinion, I honestly think Tom Aspinall did the right thing. Okay. I do, cause it's going for a belt. But me, I wouldn't have. If I could have kept going, I would have kept fighting.
I feel like you're from a different era.
Yeah, I'm from a different era. I would have kept fighting. Most likely. Yeah. But the smart thing to do is what he did though. But me, I'm more of an entertainer. Yeah. Even though that's for the belt and stuff like that, I'm gonna try to do an entertaining fight. I don't know why I'm that way, but I just like entertaining people.
Sean O'Malley's coach Tim Welch made an appearance on the Overdogs podcast with Mike Perry and explained why Sean wore a mask for his face-off with Song Yadong.
Was there a hidden message when Sean O'Malley faced off with his opponent and he had a face mask on and he was covering himself up? Is that him trying to keep that dog mentality of saying like, I'm skied up, I'm gonna rob the bank right now, I'm gonna take it to you?
Yeah, I mean, I know he was feeling a little under the weather, so I don't know if he wanted to get he didn't want to get Song Yadong sick, or
I would have golfed in his face.
Or some people say that the COVID might have come from China. We don't know, and I don't really know. I think he was being nice and not wanting to get someone sick.
If Merab would have beaten Petr Yan at UFC 323, it would have been his 4th bantamweight title defense this year. Merab's coach Ray Longo believes that may have had an impact on his performance and says Merab looked a bit flat.
Yeah, Merab, well, first off, most likely Merab's going to do what Merab's going to do, and he wanted to go for that. He's not taking a month off because then he wouldn't have went for that record, right? So he was, I think it was a cool thing to do, and it looked like that hindsight is 2020. You don't want to start doing that crap, but it did look like he was a little flat than normal. You know what I mean? So I mean, your body but you could see mentally. He was never looked defeated. He's right there. That guy. He's just win, lose. I mean, that scene in the ambulance with Aljo where he's laughing and the way he's just able to take everything in and deal with it is just, to me, is absolutely phenomenal. I've obviously been around a lot of fighters. This guy's just different.
Islam Makhachev was hype after winning a game of pool.
This is a bank shot, they call it. Bank is cool. Oh! You make picture of this kid, no way!
Henry Cejudo reflects on Payton Talbott hitting him with an inside trip during their fight at UFC 323. Henry said he doesn't believe that happens if he was still in his prime.
How did you feel when he hit you with the inside trip?
Oh.
And did you see?
You think I'm gonna get inside trip Kamaru in my prime? Dude, come on, dude.
Exactly.
100% defense.
Henry, you're absolutely right. That position is automatic for you.
He said, "I took that from you. I learned that."
I was gonna say.
I was like, he's good. Could he become a world champion, man? I hope. I really do, man. He was humble enough to come out for a few days to like train with me. We just showed each other respect. I said, hey, Payton, come out, bro. Let's make you the best in the world. He knows that I could make those adjustments for him to where he could beat a lot of these top contenders and become a champ.
Ilia Topuria says he doesn't know when he will fight again, and at the moment he's focusing on his family. Today, Ilia said, I have communicated that I'm going through personal problems. I do not have an exact date when everything will be fixed. I hope that as soon as possible, as soon as it is solved, I'll be ready to go back in the octagon. I prioritize at this time the welfare of my family, of my children, so as soon as everything is solved, I will be back to the octagon to give it all the show. Paddy Pimblett says Ilia Topuria may need to vacate his title if he doesn't return by June. Last night, Paddy said he's got a lot going on in his personal life. I wish him nothing but the best with it. That's nothing to do with me and him fighting. That's his family, and I hope everything goes well for him. All I care about is getting him in that octagon and fighting him. Anything in his personal life, I hope it goes well. But you never know. If he doesn't come back by June, July, then he might have to vacate his belt. And I'll become undisputed champ without even fighting.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos.
Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Ramen Noodles. It says the clip of Dana that was right before Joaquin talking was about Arman, not Shavkat. The second one's from Mr. Brown 26. It says Buckley can be so cringe sometimes. And the final one's from Clips R Us 606. It says Buckley just embarrassed me and I don't even know him.
Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.